So I am here at the Building Generational Wealth Expo. Who do we have with us today?
Ron Curtis.
Hi, Ron. So, from my understanding, you are a marketing guru. So, what would you say is the biggest thing that brands and young entrepreneurs should do to focus on building their brand marketing-wise?
That's a great question. I would definitely say you have to put out content, right? We live in a social media age. You have to put out valuable content that people engage with, that's shareable, likable, and they can relate to. And a lot of times in my business, I deal with a lot of financial literacy related aspects, a lot of passive income related topics as well. Once you put out that content, it allows people to resonate with it because they have some of the same pain points that you're speaking on. So once you put out free content, you're able to provide value, and that value comes back in return.
Great, and we love things free. What would you say the best thing that you've ever gotten that was free was?
The best thing I ever got was free. I would say it's the mentorship. Being able to connect with like-minded individuals that are doing the things that you want to do, that have done the things that you've done, and they're able to pour into you, which in turn you go and pour into others.
I love that. I love that. And you are a superhero in itself. If you had one superpower, what would you say it would be?
If I had a superpower, I would want to teleport, so I could teleport to any country in the world so I could travel. Traveling is my most favorite thing to do. I don't like the flight process, waking up early, going on a plane, but if I could just teleport, like boom, Maldives, boom, Greece, boom, Amalfi Coast, that would be my special power.
I love that. I'm planning on actually going to Italy myself, so that's
cool.
a great place to be able to visit. So I guess my last question for you is, if you could go back, do things over, or give advice to somebody that is interested in starting to be like you, what would it be?
I would say if I could go back and do it over, one thing that I would do is to go bigger, right? Think bigger. One of the first things I ever did, I went and bought a rental car, put it on Turo, and I bought a car on a credit card, right? I could have bought 5 cars on 10 different credit cards, right? Because the same amount of time it would have took me to scale with 1 car, I could have started with 5. So I would say just dream bigger. Definitely do your research when you're starting out, but just don't be afraid to jump off the porch and take that risk.
I love that. And credit is kind of a scary thing for a lot of people. How would you leverage that? How do you go about having debt and good debt, because there's good and bad debt.
Definitely.
So what would you say about that?
So I would say, like, OPM, that's my favorite word, other people's money. And a lot of times they don't teach us about credit. And the reason being is because it's not taught at home, it's not taught at school. So a lot of times we learn about credit once we're already neck deep in credit card debt. But once you understand credit and you realize that it's a tool that you can leverage, it'll allow you to gain access to capital to start businesses that can in turn turn into cash and cash flow.
I love that. Well, thank you so much for being here with us. I know that you were a great panelist today, so we are very grateful to be in your presence as well.
All right, thanks for having me. This is my 3rd year speaking at the Building Generational Wealth Expo, and I look forward to being a part of many more to come.
Yes, thank you.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it. All right, that was good.
That was